Namaste, yogis and yoginis. Welcome once again to Yoga with Vic. A very quick yin class. I'll try to keep it as quick as I can, even though yin is a bit slow. Let's get started on top of the mat. Here, this beautiful background with the third church. Come up, inhale, extend, upward salute, exhale, go down, bend the knees, give yourself a little bit of a cascade of water falling. Inhale, straight spine, look down, exhale. We're gonna bring the right foot to the back, knee on the floor in this low lunge. Both hands are gonna go inside, and we're going to heel toe the left foot towards the left. And we come into dragon pose, and you can stay here on both your hands. You can come onto your elbows. Or if you feel very brave today, you can come and go all the way down. But because this is a yin class, here it's beautiful. We're trying to open the hips. And we're going to stay here for about 90 seconds. So just breathe it. Find a place that is comfortable for you. Remember, yin is about sustaining the pose. It's about allowing all these beautiful fluids to start flowing around our bodies, making our tissues more elastic, more supple, younger. If you want to open the wing, that's also a possibility. So you go on the external part of the foot and you open slightly the left. That is, if you feel comfortable with it. And there's a bit more opening of the hip. And the right psoas is getting a beautiful extension, the hip flexor. Feels already beautiful. And just breathe. You can close your eyes, you can leave your eyes open, whatever works. And just enjoy. New thing, this is not really supposed to enjoy. What it is, if you find the right pose for you. This is never stretch it too much. Always go around 40% of what you would do normally in a power yoga class, in a different class. And very slowly and mindfully bring yourself up. And let's heel toe now the left foot towards the right as much as we can, because we're coming in sleeping swan, or what you might know as pigeon. So remember, this shin doesn't have to be parallel to the top, because it's not possible for all the hips. If you can find, but it's not necessary. Give yourself an active pigeon at the moment. Feel, this leg has to be, the knee has to go on the floor, so no going to the sides. And then from here we're going to bend. Again, if you feel good in here, in this kind of active pigeon, then otherwise we go down to the hands a little bit onto the elbows. And if you're perfectly well here, stay in here. Otherwise, make yourself a little pillow and come all the way down. If you need to put a little prop under the left hip to keep the body center and not go tilting too much to the left, do so. And let's breathe here. Massive extension of the glutes on the left. Also working the hips. And this feels so beautiful. And whatever you are, just breathe. Try to bring the air, the oxygen, to the part you're stretching. So mostly to the glutes, to the thigh. And very, very slowly climb yourself up. Tuck the toe and come up to downward dog, soft one. It doesn't have to be very big. And from here, we're going to bring the right leg up, bring it to the front, to the side, and then to the front, but a bit towards the side. That's what I meant, sorry. And then the left knee goes on the floor. We already heel-toe, and otherwise heel-toe a little bit the foot to the right, and then you can either open the wing or just leave it as it was. And again, you can be here in dragon, or you can be just going down on your elbows, or whatever you feel good. I feel it a lot better. Actually, this one I'm going to stay here and just bend slightly the elbows, because because I feel that way. So you have to do the same, because both sides are different. So honor your body, honor the way it feels. Again, if you want to open the wing a little bit on the external part of the foot, do so. Test yourself, but try not to fidget. Just stay grounded and breathe the pose. Enjoy. Feel that extension of the thighs. That's so beautiful. And very slowly and mindfully start moving the right foot towards the left, heel-toeing it, traveling all the way to our beautiful pigeon. And remember, you can put the foot also next to the crotch, which is exactly where it should be. If it feels that way, go all the way down. Again, if you need to, because if you're going too much to the side, prop yourself with something underneath, a blanket, a towel, a block, also to extend, find that expanded extension. And if it feels good to stay here, just do so. If you want to just start going down, you can go on your hands with elbows a little bit bent. You can go on your elbows, or you can make a little pillow with your arms and go with the forehead on the floor. And now you're in a sleeping swan, as it's normally known in Power Yoga. It's a pigeon, both birds, beautiful. If you ask me, I'd prefer the swan. But they're both beautiful anyway. They're birds. They play a role in nature. And they make us happy. Who, as a kid, has not really loved pigeons and running after them and seeing them all flying away, making twirls on the sky, going in circles over one side or the other side. Probably we have less memories with swans. They're a bit more rare. We don't always have them around, but pigeons, I think pretty much they're in every city in the world. Oh, and I personally love pigeon or sleeping swan. I find it so relieving, so nice. Remember to breathe and bring the oxygen to the part that you're feeling the most. And very slowly and mindfully start coming up again. Let's tuck the back toes. Leave yourself again to downward dog. Just fleetingly passing by. Go to all fours. And from all fours, we're going to leave the right hand to the sky in a twist, and then thread the needle, coming towards the floor. And again, temple, cheek, whatever works. You can leave the right hand in front of your face. You can put it behind you, or you can extend it ahead. Whatever works for you. Oh, this feels good actually. I'm gonna leave it here. If you put it behind your back, it's also a big external rotation of the shoulders, which is good because we're doing internal rotation with the right. So you get both. Okay, we're going to keep it a bit shorter here, otherwise it'll go beyond 10 minutes. Left comes up. We're going to cross to the other side, thread the needle, and again, the right hand stays in front of your face, or you can go behind the back. This time I'm going to use this one and open a little bit the shoulder. And I've got the sun in my face, which feels really warm and beautiful. Because we are here at about 800 meters of altitude, so it can get a little bit chill in the morning, which is beautiful for summer. And thread everything. Hand in front of your face, come up again, big twist. And today we're going to finish in a folded leaf, which is like a balasana, so a child's pose, so toes together. You can open generously your knees, forehead to the floor, and instead of going ahead, but if you do fancy going to child's pose, a normal traditional one, go ahead. I'm just going to fold the leaves so the hands will come to the sides, almost grasping your heels, and just relax in there. So we won't be doing Shavasana today, but if you fancy doing Shavasana, go to Shavasana. Place yourself there and breathe. And if you're in folded leaf like I am, feel the lungs coming up. The back of your lungs gets inflated. Notice it. Relax everything to the sides, let it all hang. No strength here, just yield, surrender. And again, I invite you to stay here, to go to Shavasana, to do whatever you fancy. This was a very quick yin class, which seems almost paradoxical because yin is just pretty slow. But at least I wanted to get the benefits of a few beautiful yin poses. And if you're ready, just come up. Bring yourself to a kneeling position and let me face you to say goodbye. And be grateful for everything we do, for every little moisturizing thing that we move today, and hydrating our body naturally, and also, of course, with water. Thank you so much for being with me today. As always, an honor and a pleasure. See you very shortly. Namaste.